New York, Recep Tayyip Erdogan of Turkey personally ordered that 2 Turkish banks be allowed to participate in an oil-for-gold scheme that violated U.S. sanctions on Iran, according to testimony on Thursday by a Turkish-Iranian gold trader in a federal trial in Manhattan. The gold trader, Reza Zarrab, who helped orchestrate the billion-dollar scheme, recently pleaded guilty to conspiring to evade the sanctions and has become a witness for U.S. prosecutors. On Thursday, Zarrab testified that in 2012, a senior Turkish official told him that Erdogan, now Turkey's president, at the time its prime minister, and a second official, the treasury minister, had given orders for the banks to start doing this trade with Iran. Zarrab's testimony is the first time that Erdogan has been implicated in the alleged sanctions busting, which first surfaced when Turkish police uncovered the activity in 2013, only to have their investigation quashed by Erdogan's government. Since then, Erdogan has consistently condemned the U.S. investigation into the scheme, raising the matter repeatedly with U.S. officials, including President Donald Trump in September. As recently as Thursday, before Zarrab, 34, told his story to jurors in U.S. District Court in New York, Erdogan said, "We did not breach the sanctions. Whatever the verdict is, we did the right thing," he said at a closed meeting with his deputies, Turkish state media reported. "We have never made commitments to the U.S. on our energy ties with Iran." Get the latest news and updates emailed straight to your inbox. By submitting your email, you are agreeing to Fairfax Media's terms and conditions and privacy policy. "The world is not only about the US," he added. "We also have trade and energy relations with Iran." Zarrab's testimony about Erdogan was relatively brief, coming in the first week of the trial of a Turkish banker, Mehmet Hakan Atilla, 47, who was also charged in the scheme. Zarrab testified that it was Zarfik Aglaya, Turkey's economy minister at the time, who told him of Erdogan's approval for the 2 banks, Ziraat Bank and Vakıfbank, to participate in the scheme. On Wednesday, Zarrab testified that he had paid bribes of €45 million, $70.7 million, to €50 million and $7 million to Kaglaya. He said Kaglaya asked for 50% of the profits generated by the scheme, which was being run through a Turkish state bank, Halkbank. On Thursday, Zarrab said he had also paid bribes to the general manager of Halkbank, Süleyman Isla, who was critical to their scheme, he said. Kaglaya and Isla have also been charged with participating in the sanctions evasion scheme.